Now, even if you have a criminal ranking like we currently do, because reasons, this is a good place to... The good thing about Grim Hex is that, well, you can basically, since first of all, they don't care if you've got a criminal ranking, so that's good. But the thing is that because you're in an asteroid field, you can pull out of here and go just a few kilometers and start mining again, and then land here and sell it. So you can really kind of go back and forth.
Well,
here.
that explains why there's so many ships out there.
Well, they weren't mining ships. But the point is that you can really just kind of work right around the edges of Grim Hex and make a good amount of money.
So you can sell off both ships.
Looks like it.
Let's see if that works. That's how you hire somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't even sell your goods. Which is kind of glad when they redesigned the Mustang, because they still kept a little bit of boundaries and opened it. Hey, I like the Mustangs.
If only the Freelancer or the Starfarer had this kind of view, huh?
I need less dashboard on the Freelancer. I don't need
Yeah.
to be able to put a queen size bed in front of me.
Yeah. Same thing with the Starfarer. That's like multiple queen size beds.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they should just cut slots out of the front of those, and have cut slots out and have the chairs go further in.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to redesign it. You just have to get the guy's head closer to the glass. And that's basically it. I mean, yeah, there's some UI issues and things like that, but just like they've got all these ships with these rails, right? That like the chairs come out and then they sit in, and the chair spins around and it slides them back in. Just take that, cut the slot out, apply it to the Freelancer and the Starfarers. Done. Yeah, I know it's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's the general idea. And I think it would make a lot of people very happy. I see them having to do that rework at some point, because I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense to sit back that far. Yeah, they need that server side OCS because you got this wiggle thing going on.
Oh.
Well, once the servers can focus on the small bubble, like for example, it's only you or I in this area. I think the updating will run smoother.
Is this a place where we got to ask permission to land?
We're not looking at land. This is more of a universal waypoint, so we could get there. And then I thought we'd go look for rocks on the planet.
Okay.
Maybe we could do something when we're down here, but I don't know. But the point is that right now it was just like there's a spot we can both go to, and that way we can coordinate. I know you can mine in the air. I just don't like this nose down hover mining thing that people do. I don't even like when I have to do it. Sometimes you've got to though, but hopefully the arm gets more articulation and thing as time goes by. This is a relatively reliable way to make money in this game right now with the a lot of the 30,000 disconnects, and a lot of that the devs said it's on purpose because they need to reset the servers at a given point. But anyway, so between missions and if you're not into combat, like because of the current state of it or whatever, it's a nice solid way to pick up quick cash. So on the roadmap, which was updated a couple of days ago, they show down the line harvestable plants. So the survival mode stuff is really starting to kick into high gear.
Looks like I'm getting granite.
Yeah, I mean, that's always going to be. There's a mix of stuff in there. Now, what I don't understand with the ship, and if I do remember right, that there's a thing right above the back engines that's supposed to spit out junk rock or maybe things you don't want. Maybe that has just, this is all tier 0 mining, of course, but I would imagine that in the future you're going to be able to select, like, okay, I only want this, and chuck everything else out the back, and that kind of thing. And then my track I got way off center in that one. So I get for readjusting in my chair. Well, when you come up here to visit, I'll show you the why dual stick might be something you might want to consider. Like, I have this new Warthog, but even looking at the way it is, I still think that for the new flight model, the dual stick is going to be more precise for, or at least quicker to some regards on a lot of maneuvers. I'm looking at getting a Verpal, but I heard they're developing a new space version, so I'm interested in waiting on that. And if not, the T16000 will hold for a while. It's a solid enough stick. I just have to, I just have to use the Put more binds on the base. That should be okay. I definitely don't dislike the T-16,000. I just feel that the I'm after playing with the Warthog now, I'm just thoroughly convinced that I need to give one of these higher end sticks a shot. Not to mention new pedals, but I'm working on that. One thing at a time. This big rock was flying at me. Glad I wasn't closer on that. So I know you're not like really comfortable with the flying in this game yet, and I totally don't blame you. But the this is actually, you know, since you own that ship, and I wasn't aware that you did, so many dang ships. The this is something that you can actually bomb around with and do in your spare time if you wanted to.
See, every time I highlight something on extractor mode,
It has to be purple before you can extract.
Okay.
If it's yellow, you have to break it again. Whoa! Whoa!
What the heck?
You're mining. You overcharged the rock, and I just, yeah, I'm dead. Did you get killed?
No.
Yeah, my ship exploded and I exploded.